Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Jump Pluff, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Ariados. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of our video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Ariados. Now, first things first, I actually wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support you guys given me with this series, because if I'm not mistaken, this is actually my 100th Why Mega Evolve video. Now, when I started this series, I didn't expect to be making all these videos for this series. I expect to make like maybe 5 at most, maybe 10, I don't know, somewhere around that goal line, and it just blew up. Like, honestly, it literally just blew up, because like when X and Y was already out for a while, what was it? A lot of people were expecting new Mega Pokemon probably as like a DLC, but then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were introduced, and then we already knew we were going to be getting more Mega Evolutions. So that's pretty much how you guys probably found my channel, is that you typed in Mega, and then you guys like, oh, this guy's talking about a potential Mega that could possibly happen in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or a potential DLC like Mega Evolution. And from there on, it's just that my channel just blew up with like all the support for this series. I know some people may not agree with it, but some people may agree with it, or some people may just love it, or just downright just despise what I've done to the Pokemon. But nonetheless, you guys giving me so much support on this series, and I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, so enough of me talking about that. I'm kind of getting sidetracked, but nonetheless, let's just get right back into the video now. Ariados is honestly a Pokemon where it's just complete ass. Like, just to say it straight up, Ariados is just complete and utter ass. Like, I honestly think that it should get another evolution and then a Mega Evolution, just because that's how fucking shit it is. So maybe in 7th gen we might be getting like evolutions of like older Pokemon, and maybe Ariados is probably like a top-notch contender. But for now, honestly, I think that Ariados is a Pokemon where it's probably a good contestant to be getting a Mega Evolution, whether it's in like the next generation, or like in the next remakes, or like in the next sequels, whatever the case may be. Ariados is like one of the most shittiest Pokemon in the game that honestly needs a Mega Evolution. So as you can tell from the design I'm using, I didn't really expect like all the white lines around it. I just expect to use the picture, so you guys can just ignore that. But I honestly, like, it's designed for this picture, I honestly don't really like. I mean, it could be better, and I'm just using it because this is pretty much the only picture I could find for a Mega Ariados. But anyways, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything, but I left its physical defense alone. Now, before you guys say, oh, you should increase its physical defense rather than a special attack, wait until I get to the defense. So let's just get right into it. So as you can tell from what I've done to it, like I said, I did increase everything but left its physical defense alone. Now, for its physical attack, I increased it from base 90 to base 130. Now, obviously, Ariados is pretty much a physical attacker most of the time, considering that is his highest stat. Like, I would say that Ariados is kind of like a Beedrill. Like, its highest stat was its attack, and the rest of its stats were pretty much ass. So I wanted to give it a good increase into its physical attack as well, to base 130. That way this thing will be doing a lot of damage, and also this thing does get access to a lot of good like stab moves like Bug Buzz and all that. So it's actually a pretty good stat to have for a Mega Ariados at base 130 physical attack. If I'm not mistaken, this does get access to Hone Claws, which it does, so you can increase your physical attack up by 1 by using Hone Claws. And does this thing get access to Sword Stands? No, it does not. So you do get access to Hone Claws, so you can increase your physical attack if you wanted to. Now, for its special attack, I increased it from base 60 to base 105. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you increase increased its special attack. It's already ass as it is. Now let me explain. Ariados does get access to a lot of good special type attacks. It actually gets access to Psychic. I mean, out of all the special type moves you can give Ariados, it gets access to Psychic. I mean, that's kind of a weird move to give Ariados, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's a good special move, and it also is a good coverage move. But besides Psychic, it does get access to like Bug Buzz, Psychic, Venoshock, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Electro Web, and so on and so forth. So if you want to run like some sort of like a mixed Mega Ariados, you can go that route, or if you want to go full special, you can go that route. All I'm saying is that a special Ariados is possible from like the moves that or the move pool it already has. So that's why I increased it to base 105. Now for its physical defense, I left it alone because honestly it's what the ability I've given it. So once we get to the ability, I'll let you guys know why. But for its special defense, I only increased it from base 60 to base 70. That way it will have like the same base stat as its physical defense. So that's pretty much the only reason why I've done that as well. And same thing for, I won't say same thing for its speed, but I only increased it by 5 for its speed, considering that Ariados does get access to agility. So if you want to run like a speedy Ariados, then you can, but this Pokemon will be very good in a Trick Room team. So if you want to run like a Mega Ariados in like a VGC Trick Room team, then I believe this Pokemon will be a very good contender for that type of team. Now for a regular Ariados, its base as at 390, and with the Mega Evolution it's going to be at 490, which is obviously, or should I say, yeah, I would say obviously it is pretty low. I expected it to be a little bit higher, but I guess not. Now for its ability, I give it a new ability called Web Shield. Now this is pretty much the reason why I did not increase its physical defense. Now the reason why I didn't increase its physical defense but increase its special defense from base 60 to base 70 is because its new ability that I've given it, which is Web Shield, pretty much doubles its defenses. So it's going to be pretty much a base 140 physical defense and also base 140 special defense. That's what the Web Shield does. And also it's a spider based Pokemon or a tarantula based Pokemon, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's a spider considering that Galvantula is based off a tarantula. But besides that, it has webs. Web Shield makes sense. It gets access to Sticky Web, makes sense. Electro Web makes sense. New ability, make this thing very bulky and also very hyperly offensive. So that's what I was going with for Mega Ariados. I wanted to make this thing hyperly defensive while also making this thing very, very good offensive Pokemon as well. Whether if you want to go with a special variant of a Mega Ariados or you want to go with like a physical attacking Mega Ariados, it's pretty much all up to you. But that's what its ability does. Now for its typing, I actually got rid of the poison type characteristics and gave it the dark type characteristics. Now every time, and I mean every time I make a Mega Evolved video for like a certain Pokemon that everyone loves, like, oh, it should become part dark. And in my opinion, I think Ariados is pretty much the best suiting Pokemon for that. Now I was actually thinking about leaving its typing alone or taking out the bug type characteristics and leaving its poison type characteristics, but adding the dark type characteristics as well. So pretty much like the same typing as Drapion, but it pretty much just depends on your personal preference. But I actually would like to see a bug dark type Mega Evolution Pokemon, hence Mega Ariados. And plus, I don't even think it gets access to a dark type move. Yes, it does get access to Night Slash, Pursue, and I believe it also gets access to Sucker Punch if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does get access to Sucker Punch. So those are 3 stab dark type moves you can run on a Mega Ariados for its dark type characteristics that I've given it, and got rid of its poison type characteristics. But if you guys want the poison bug typing on Mega Ariados, then you can, but this is just what I would like to see on a Mega Ariados. So with that, there is Mega Ariados. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, like I was trying to say at the beginning of the video, thank you guys so much for supporting this series. Without you guys, I probably would have given up by now, because I only expected this series to be going on for like maybe 10 episodes or so. Considering that I don't really have like a lot of subscribers, but we're almost at 300 subscribers, which is actually very phenomenal. And I didn't really expect to be having this many subscribers. I only expected to be getting like maybe like 50 at most, but you guys are just blowing me out of the water. I mean, I know almost 300 subscribers isn't a lot, but for me this is a big accomplishment for me, because I actually have a series on YouTube where a lot of people actually like, and it's just mind-blowing. But yeah, so what I actually want to address is that when I make more Why Mega Evolve videos, if you guys want, if I have like a guest YouTuber on, like not like the big top-notch YouTubers like Shady Penguin and like the King Nappy, just like subscriber people who are like around my subscriber area, like U-Turn Crowbat and a couple other people. If you guys won't mind having them on, I mean, if you guys want them on, then I don't have a problem putting them on. So yeah, so like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now, to talk about the next Pokemon, we are going to be talking about a Pokemon that I'm surprised that I haven't even talked about yet, and that is Mega Snorlax. So yes, we are going to be talking about Mega Snorlax. What is that date? I think I have the dates mixed up. We're going to be talking about that next week. So yeah, on next Tuesday we are going to be talking about Mega Snorlax. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the Way, and I'll catch you guys later.